Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Recipe Roulette, a cooking show where we
choose a cookbook, open to a page at random, and make what it says. Tonight we're using Café Seitan, put together by Denise Broussard Sassoon, and it's a collection of local recipes. And from this, we're making dirty rice.
Dirty rice. Alright, so let's show them the ingredients.
So some traditional New Orleanians have told me that you can't make this vegetarian, but we're doing it tonight. So let's look at how. So first we've got 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of oil, and it's avocado oil.
Avocado oil.
Avocado oil. A cup of chopped onions. Cup of chopped celery. And a half a bell pepper chopped. And we got 2 cloves of garlic minced. And then we come to the meat. So instead of giblets, ground pork, and beef, we are using Fenn's homemade Seitan.
Seitan, yeah. This is actually like a sausage style Seitan with some fennel seeds, cilantro, and cumin.
Cool. And I think it's going to be appearing in an upcoming Friday special.
I think you're right.
So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss when that comes out.
And click that little bell notification.
So then we also come to our spices. Got 2 teaspoons of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper, and to that I added a tablespoon of oregano and a tablespoon of cumin, just because I like those spices. And then we got a cup of our homemade veggie stock, and the link to make that is like right in the
Video description.
Yes, in the video description. So if you missed that, it's there. And our rice is cooking. You need about 3 cups of cooked rice. So to do that, we've pre-cooked it. 1.5 cups of dried rice to 3 cups of liquid, and that's between the veggie stock and water.
Yeah, it's 50-50, so 1.5 cups of veggie stock and 1.5 cups of water.
Okay, cool. And of course you can use whatever ratio of liquid you have on hand for that. And oh, we forgot the chopped green onions.
I'm going to get those off the porch when we get closer to the end when we need them.
Perfect. Okay, so let's look at putting this all together.
Alright, so one step I gotta do that's not in the cookbook is I gotta take my Muppet meat, Seitan, demon meat, whatever you want to call it. I jokingly call it Muppet meat. I'm going to put it into my pan. I'm going to grab a little bit of water from our tea kettle.
No water in there.
No water in the tea kettle? Good thing there's a jug of water right over here. I just want a couple tablespoons in there.
You think that's enough? Yeah, I would do a little more.
Alright, we're just gonna steam these real quick. That way we got it all cooked and hydrated. And yeah, so we're just gonna steam these for about, even that, like 5 minutes. and then we'll be ready to start making the roux. Alright, so my seitan has been steamed, pulled it out of my pan, pot, got that sitting over to the side. So you need my avocado oil. Get this in, we're gonna heat up. Alright, now I just want to get that hot, start making the roux. Flour in there. Get those two all mixed together. A few bits of seitan still stuck to the pan, but that's just going to give us some extra flavor. My roux. Alright, now it's the veggies. Sticky onions. Green peppers. Celery. Alright, we just want to get those onions to sweat. Move those onions. Sweat those onions.
So this is the holy trinity of Cajun cooking. We've even got a poster of it. This is original artwork by local artist Emma Fick. And yeah, the holy trinity.
Still working on sweating the onions. The roux is kind of stuck to everything. It's almost like they're going to be like partially like deep fried.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I'm working up a sweat. Just sweating these onions.
Move that spoon.
Spatula. Not using the spoon tonight.
True. Move that spatula.
Moving it. Work that holy trinity. Alright, so the onions are starting to turn translucent. Means they're almost sweated. But you know me, I like to bloom my spices. So I'm dumping my spice platter in. And let these toast a little bit during that last partial bit of the sweat. Blooming your spices, give them some good heat. Totally just hits you right in the face with that spice. Alright. I'm starting to see through. These onions have started to become nice and clear. Good and sweat. So we're going to add, wait for our garlic. Alright, got our garlic in there now. Just get those a bit just to get oil starts coming out of those. Good thing I didn't fully sweat my onions. You just don't want to caramelize them, so that's why you're keeping them moving. All right, now I'm smelling that garlic. Yeah. All right. Soup stock in. So we really want to get any of those bits stuck down to the bottom. Start working that. Spatula, give yourself a little scrape to deglaze, as I like to say. Deglaze the bottom of this pan. Alright, let me tilt this camera so I can show you what I got here. Oh. Just been scraping and deglazing that with the soup stock going. Now, I'm ready to add in my Seitan. My rice. Give this a stir and we'll be back for the first bite. Alright everybody, thank you for joining us for the first bite. Let's dig into this. It's really good.
It is pretty good.
And we paired this with a mango Asian slaw. Let's get a bite of that. That's really good. Alright, before I start going all shovel mode, let's
You want to do the honors tonight?
I want to do the honors. You want to tell everybody where we got this copy of Recipes, The Cooking of the British Isles by Time Life Books?
Yeah. So the other day we were at the Bargain Center in New Orleans, which is like a thrift store, antique store, and picked that up.
A lot of really cool nerd stuff in there. I actually saw a selective vision disc player, which nobody knows what it is other than me, and a knockoff like Sears version of the Atari 2600. And there's this really cool painting of the characters for all the actors from Fight Club in there.
Yeah, it's some neat stuff. A place to hunt around.
It's definitely got some nerd credit along with like a good Mexican bunch of handcrafted stuff. And
yeah, costumes, random.
if you're in the Bywater in New Orleans, go check it out. All right. Ooh. All right. So we've got roast pheasant. We've got suet pastry and a hot water pastry. Would you like to know what any of those things are?
I don't think we can make roast pheasant vegetarian so easily.
No. Suet pastry is basically that's chopped beef, and a hot water pastry is 5 cups all-purpose flour, salt, lard, 6 tablespoons of milk, and 2 tablespoons of water. That's Yorkshire pudding!
We did that one already!
Alright.
Take 2.
Ooh. Swiss roll with lemon curd filling. Lemon curd. Or I cannot read that, but I know it says some kind of cake.
Yeah, I don't know either. Like a Madeira cake. Something like that.
Mandarin?
No. How about the Swiss roll with the lemon curd filling?
Alright, so it looks like we're making Swiss rolls with lemon curd filling next week on Recipe Roulette.
Okay, bye everybody.
And don't forget to like if you enjoyed this video, share it around, and make sure you got the notification bells, and subscribe if you haven't done it. Peace. Now to scarf.